Hi everyone, I'm back again. This is the second video in this series about tapping for self-esteem. If you haven't already done so, please watch my previous video, which is the simple tapping sequence for self-esteem. And that it gives a bit of an introductory in that I talk about the reason that I've done these videos. So I really like it if you would watch that first. Even if you don't do the tapping sequence, you can wait and do, because we're going to do that again in this video. So, but can you please watch that at least so that you've got the introduction. Please remember to have your glass of water handy, as we will be flushing out negativity, negative thoughts and negative toxins possibly. So please remember to drink some water throughout the session and also after the session. So we're going to start off by tapping the side of the hand. I want to release, so repeat after me, I want to release all blocks to having unlimited self-esteem. Tap under the nose, chin, middle finger, outside eye, and collarbone. I want to release all blocks to feeling worthy. Repeat that after me. I want to release all blocks to feeling worthy. Tapping the side of the hand. Tap under the nose. Tap the chin. Tap the middle finger. Tap outside eye. And tap the collarbone. Tapping the side of the hand again. Repeat after me. I want to release all blocks to knowing that I deserve all the fantastic things that life and the universe has to offer. Tap under the nose. Tap the chin. Tap the middle finger. Tap outside the eye. And tap the collarbone. I want to release all blocks to loving myself unconditionally. Under the nose, chin, middle finger, outside eye, and collarbone. I want to release all blocks to believing in myself 100%. Tap under the nose. Tap the chin. Tap the middle finger. Tap outside the eye. And tap the collarbone. You can always add in other things if you want to there. So we're going to start off with the sequence for self-esteem. So we're going to tap the eyebrow point. Tap under the eye. Tap under the arm, and that is, if you're a lady, that will be where you can feel the side of your bra. Collarbone. Index finger. Collarbone. Under the nose. Chin. And collarbone. Now we're going to tap the side of the hand 15 times. I always lose count here, I just tap it for a little while. Sorry, just bear with me, I'm just reading my notes. As I mentioned in the other video, I'm still learning. I've only just started doing this, and there's a lot to it, and there's a lot of different sequences. So I will be referring to my notes. I'm sure that's okay with you all. Now we're going to tap that sequence again. So tap the eyebrow point. Tap under the eye. Tap the arm, under the arm. Tap the collarbone. Tap the index finger. Tap the collarbone. Tap under the nose. Chin. And collarbone. Now we're going to tap. The reason that we're doing this more in-depth one is that obviously, you may have already done the simple sequence in the first video. I think that the thing is with self-esteem, it can be very deep within us and it needs more work. The other thing is if we have any ingested or inhaled or consumed any kind of toxins, then that will also be blocking us healing this. So a lot of what we're doing here, as well as tapping on the self-esteem, we're tapping to release the toxins as well. So we're going to tap on what's called the recurring reversal, or treat for recurring reversal, by rubbing the sore spot. So if you find your collarbone, this has to be done on the left hand side of your body. Find your collarbone, move down by 1 inch and then across by about 4 or 5 inches. And then if you keep moving around, you'll feel, if you keep rubbing it, you'll find that it's quite sore. You'll find one bit in particular that's really sore, and you're like, and it's like, oh. So just keep going until you find that. It can take a little while, because like I say, there's lots of that all feels quite sore, but like I say, there'll be one bit that is, oh, and I think that's it there. So I'm going to just rub that for a little while. So if we just rub that, and while you're rubbing that, keep focusing on how you feel, what low self-esteem means to you. Is it that you worry about what people think? Is it about imposter syndrome? Is it about judging others because we don't feel good enough ourselves? Is it about not feeling good enough, not feeling enough? Just think about how that manifests in your life. Ouch. Okay, now we're going to tap the sequence again. So tap the beginning of eyebrow. Tap under the eye. I've got a hair in my face, excuse me. Tap under the arm. collarbone, index finger, collarbone, under the nose, chin, and collarbone. Now we're going to rub the sore spot again, and this time I'd like you to focus on all the problems in your life in general, anything that's bothering you, health, relationships, money, work, friends, family. Just think about it all while you're locating that sore spot. Let me just locate the sore spot first. Okay, so I'm thinking about my feelings of imposter syndrome, my fear of public speaking, which has reared its ugly head in the last few months. Thinking about the fact that MSP still hasn't proposed to me. Hashtag just saying. I'm meant to be letting that go, so we won't think about that or talk about that. Thinking about the fact that my health is not quite as good as I'd like it to be, although it is a lot better than it was. But actually, on the whole, my life is pretty good at the moment. Oh, and then of course there's the obvious lockdown. For anyone that isn't watching this currently, this video is being recorded in January 2021, and we're currently in lockdown 3 due to coronavirus. So that is that's probably the biggest cause of angst for most people at the moment. Okay, so we're now going to tap the sequence again. Beginning of eyebrow, under the eye, collarbone, index finger, collarbone, oh, under the nose, and chin, and collarbone. So now we're going to tap the upper lip 15 times. And we're going to tap the sequence again. Eyebrow, under the eye, under the arm, collarbone, index finger, collarbone, under the nose, chin, collarbone. I'm now going to tap the index finger 15 times. Sorry, I think I got a bit carried away there. I think that's a bit more than 15 times. As I mentioned earlier, I do lose count sometimes. And then we're going to tap the side of the hand 15 times. And we're now going to tap the sequence again. Eyebrow, beginning of eyebrow, under the eye, under the arm, collarbone, index finger, collarbone, under the nose, chin, collarbone. And we're now going to do the 9 gamut. So this is where we tap the gamut spot, which is the part of the hand on the back of the hand between the little finger and the ring finger. So we're going to tap that. We're going to close our eyes, open our eyes, look down to the left, look down to the right, roll our eyes all the way around one way, roll our eyes all the way around the other way. We're going to hum. We're going to count 1, 2, 3. And we're going to hum some more. We're going to do that sequence one more time. So tap the beginning of eyebrow, under the eye, under the arm, collarbone, index finger, collarbone, under the nose, chin, collarbone. I often find when I'm doing tapping that I find myself taking big deep breaths and big sighs, and I think this is part of letting go of all the negativity. Whew. So we're now going to finish off with a floor to ceiling eye roll. So don't move your head, just move your eyes. We're going to do that in just a moment. I'm going to explain it to you first and then we're going to do it. So without moving your head, look down at the floor and then roll your eyes up. Again, without moving your head, roll your eyes up from the floor all the way up until they're looking back into the top of your head. And as you do that, imagine any feelings, any remaining negativity about low self-esteem and any remaining low self-esteem coming up through your body and through your head and out of your head, through your crown chakra and out into the universe to be released into the universe. And as you imagine that, as you can feel your eyes passing through your heart area, imagine your heart opening up and expanding with love and being open to giving and receiving love. So let's do that now. So tap the gamut spot again, and we're going to do this while we tap the gamut spot. So it's the part of the back of your hand between the little finger and the ring finger. So tap that without moving your head, look down at the floor and move your eyes up and into the top of your head, and imagine any remaining feelings of low self-esteem disappearing out of the top of your head and out into the universe for healing and being released. Then we're going to do that on the other side. So looking down at the floor, rolling your eyes up and up, looking up into the top of your head, and imagine that low self-esteem disappearing out through the top of your head and out into the universe. Thank you. I hope you found that beneficial. The thing with tapping is that most of the time it does work and it lasts. Now, you might find that if a situation comes up that's difficult for you, you might need to tap on this again. You might need to watch this video again, or you can book a session with me. You might also find that this has cleared something, but it brings up something else that needs tapping on. So again, either let me know, drop me an email, sam@happiness-club.co.uk, and if I feel there's enough people that are interested in that, then I can do a video. Otherwise, you can book a session. I'm waiting for my certification at the moment, as I mentioned in the comments. So I won't be taking any one-to-one clients until I've received that certificate. I've done the case studies and the tests. So I'm just waiting to receive the certificate. Then I will be doing one-to-one sessions, and initially, at least, I will be doing those, offering those in exchange for donations. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, then there is an option to make a donation if you'd like, if you feel that it's helped you and you'd like to make a donation, and these donations will help me to reach more people and tell them about Happiness Club and tell them about tapping, etc., etc. If you're not in a position to make a donation, then you can help us to reach more people by sharing the video, sharing my blog posts, following us on social media. My intention is to put this video on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn. I think I can do that on all of those platforms. So do please follow me and share the love, share the happiness. Wow, I've really enjoyed this and felt really inspired this afternoon to do this video and to write a short blog about it as well. So like I said, I hope you found it helpful, and yeah, love you guys all so much. Have a wonderful weekend.